On Point mother seeks closure and answers on the whereabouts of her son, who has been missing since 2016.
I would be very happy to know if I can get some sort of information concerning my son. I would feel more pleased to know that, from all these years, not knowing anything about him, if I can now get some sort of information, somebody can come to confront me and say, I know this boy, I know something happened to him, or I know that he's somewhere in the Baghdad or something like that, I feel more pleased with that in that way than not knowing until now what become of him.
Today's edition of On Point is sponsored by Adolphus Mining, Morgan's Learning Center, and D&K Braids and Beyond. It has been 4 painful years, so Nama Saul, the mother of Kenrick Coxall, who has not been seen or heard from since August 2016. The 23-year-old at the time went into the interior to work with his uncle in search of a better life for himself and his family. He is the eldest of 3 children and was living with his mother at Nabaklis on the east coast of Demerara at the time. Saul recalled Kenrick leaving in June of 2016 for Bartica. She said he was in contact with his girlfriend on August 16, 2016, his birthday, and that was the last time they heard from him.
They leave to go, he leave with his uncle to go in the interior. That is in 2016, and from that time to now, I haven't seen my son. His child mother called me a morning and telling me that crying bitterly to me that they say they can't find Kenrick. I say, what? She said, yes, I can't find saying they can't find Kenrick. I think the 26th of August is his birthday. She last see him the 26th of August because he came out from the interior, he spent time with them, he go back in, he called them, and she get this message like 3 days after that they can't find him. And from then to now, I haven't seen my son. I contacted his uncle, one Desmond Hamer, that he went into Surrey Baghdad with, and I wasn't getting any information.
Saul said sometimes the situation can be burdensome.
Sometimes it can be very hard for me, very difficult for me, knowing that my son just leave, go in the interior, and I never see him back. I don't know what become of him. I think as a mother, if I had known what take place, I would have been a little more calm, but knowing from since 2016 to now, nothing about what went on or what transpired, it has me, I can feeling real down about it, real depressed, to know that, we just lose him like that. Nobody knows anything about him.
The distraught mother said she made a missing persons report to the Bartica police station.
I went to Bartica police station. I make a report. One of the detectives take that report. He said, what was amusing is that he said to me that everybody just call him the comeback police, because when person have matter like this, he goes in to the interior and he's the one that find persons relative and they come back home. But he didn't do anything. I didn't hear from him. I tried keep calling his phone, no response. He wasn't even getting to me to tell me, well, we get through to this point or anything, nothing on to that time.
The mother of 3 said she's still holding on to hope that her son is alive, but with each passing day, that hope is fading.
Oh, sometimes I can get hope that probably he's around, and sometimes I feel, if my son was around, I think he should have come home all these years. So, I'm a mother of I say I know Christ and I know He can do all things, but at times I prayed. Every time He come to me, I prayed. His little daughter always asks, where is my daddy when he's going to come home? I say, pray for daddy. Pray for daddy, because nobody knows what is going on with daddy, but all we have to do is to continue to pray and put the matter into God's hands. Because I went even to Ivleary, I reached the commander, nobody didn't work with me in this situation, nobody didn't work with me. It lived just like that. And when I walk away from Ivleary, I tell myself, I say, I don't think I want to be back anyway. Let me just put this situation to God and trust that God is going to come through for me.
That's it for this edition of One Point. To join us again next week for another edition. Today's edition of One Point is sponsored by Adolphus Mining, Morgan's Learning Center, and D&K Braids and Beyond.